Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Ever have one of those days where you feel like your pain has a mind of its own? Well, today we're going to figure out why that is and how you can control it. So let's dive into the world of pain and figure out how your surroundings might be shaking things up. So you've got chronic pain. 1 minute, it's all you can think about, and the next, it's like it never existed. You've probably asked yourself a million times, why is this happening? Well, it's not just about your body. It's about what you're thinking, how you're feeling, and even where you're at. That's what we're calling context. All right, so let's pretend for a second. Imagine you're running a marathon. You're in front, the crowd's cheering, you're feeling them stop. But then you twist your ankle. Ouch, right? But it's not as bad as you might expect. All right, let me give you another example. Imagine you're at a rock concert. Someone steps on your foot. Painful? No, not really, but at home, completely different story. These examples aren't just coming from thin air. They show us how our brains can trick us when it comes to pain. Okay, check this out. Let me give you another example. A man has a toothache for about a week, but a dentist finds out that the problem that's been causing that toothache, that problem's been there for a couple months. So why didn't the guy notice? Well, it's because the guy's been stressed out from work and he's been too distracted to focus on the pain that's in his mouth. All right, here's another example. There's another guy who's having a great time camping with his family. He's so into it that he doesn't notice that he actually has a hairline fracture in his shoulder until the pain becomes incredibly unbearable. So what can we learn from all these stories? Well, your brain can either focus on or ignore pain, depending on how you're feeling, what you're thinking about, and where you're at. This can mean you're feeling pain when there's no physical issue or not noticing a real issue because you're too distracted. So what can we do with all this information? Well, it's all about listening to your body and your pain, noticing how different situations affect your pain levels. And if you're really worried about it, feel free to talk to a doctor or a healthcare professional. They can help you find ways to manage your pain, like physical therapy, exercise, or just even talking it through. Understanding how context affects your pain gives you more control. It helps you work with your healthcare team and navigate your journey with chronic pain. Interested in learning more about different ways of controlling your pain? Or maybe you have questions or comments about this video. If so, just leave them down below and hit the subscribe button for more nuggets about how to best manage your pain. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and remember, you're stronger than your pain. Until next time.